Hello and welcome to marketing91.com. In this video, we are going to cover the topic on the technology adoption life cycle, also known as Moore's model. Let's start with the introduction. According to Geoffrey Moore, it is unsteady to embrace technology-based innovations. The life cycle of technology adoption is a model in sociology that is used to show how a new product or offering is consumed by the public. This is decided by what the demography and the psychology of the groups adopting the product are like. There are several adoption patterns between the various groups of adopters. Because of this, different marketing strategies are required. Moving further, let's look at the technology adoption lifecycle model. 5 different categories of customers are identified in Moore's model. This is based on the attitude of customers towards technology, which conforms to 5 categories. First, technology enthusiasts or innovators, which form 2.5% of the lot. Next, visionary or early adopters, which point 13.5% of the lot. And together, these are people who want the newest things or they're early in the market. Next, pragmatist or early majority, which form 34%. They want the whole product solution. After that, we have the conservatives or the late majority, again at 34%, followed by skeptics or laggards at 16%. These 3 together fall into the mainstream market, and these are people who want complete solution and convenience. Moving forward, whether or not a product goes past the chasm depends on the life cycle of how the technology is consumed. As stated earlier, there are 5 main sections. These are the innovator stage, the early adopter section, the early majority section, the late majority section, and the laggards. Going from early adopters to majority is the most difficult thing to do. That is the chasm that has been mentioned above. A company needs to successfully build up momentum and create a major effect. This is how a product is turned into a standard. Now let's look at each of these stages briefly along with suitable examples. Starting with technology enthusiasts, the innovators. They're essentially devoted to new technology. They receive satisfaction and utility from being the first one to enjoy new technology. Example, customers who purchase or book the new iPhone or a new Tesla model the day it is launched. Apple customers waiting for the pre-booked iPhone 12. Australian Apple users gathered in front of the flagship Apple stores amid the pandemic. They tried to be among the first to get their hands on Apple's next generation devices, the iPhone 12 and the iPhone 12 Pro models. In fact, the first person to arrive at the Apple Sydney store reached at 11:30 p.m. Moving forward, Apple's analysis team is being headed by TF International Securities, Ming-Chi Kuo. According to him, iPhone 12 pre-bookings on opening day have already crossed iPhone 11 model sales from last year in the same period. Within a day of its release, Apple iPhone 12 sales reached 2 million units. This is more than 800,000 units of Apple iPhone 11 unit sales. Moving further, visionary, early adopters. They apply new technologies to solve crises and utilize opportunities in the marketplace. Example in this case could be the OnePlus new smart TV sold out within a minute in India. OnePlus was launched as a smart TV in 2019 in India. The company released new U-Series and Y-Series Android TV for the Indian consumers in July 2020. This was the first time the 32-inch smart TV model was up for sale. All units were bought within a minute. The company made this news known to the public on their Twitter account. Next come the pragmatists, the early majority. Remember, they are 34% of the group. The phrase early majority means the first large portion of the population that buys a new release. Around 34% of the total population is made up by the early majority. They buy a product only when innovators and early adopters they know like a new release product. For instance, newly released iPhone and Tesla model are bought by consumers who buy within 3 months of their launches. Example in this case could be the Tesla model. When it was announced that customers wouldn't be getting the new Model 3 units until June 2018, Elon Musk said this on his Twitter account. Tesla website used to say deliveries begin late 2017 near the order button. This was updated to delivery estimate for new reservations mid-2018 or later. A total of 276,000 deposits for Model 3 were put down within 3 days of bookings being opened. 117,000 orders have been even before the car model was even revealed. Next come the conservatives, the late majority, and the skeptics as in laggards. Conservatives are known as late majority. They are very cynical about their capability to profit from new technology innovation. They are frequently reluctant to accept new technology. Whereas skeptics, laggards, are critics of all technology. Despite the distinct advantages of technology, they are less likely to embrace them and are late for the bus. Example, buyers of older version of iPhones. Customers buying older versions of the iPhone when a newer version is much more popular. There is a reason why people buy older version of iPhone. This is part of the laggard stage. This is because almost the entire population adopts the model and they begin to realize that the product is safe and stable. This is why we can call customers who buy iPhones a year or two after the release as laggards. Example, people who bought iPhones like the 7 or the 10 in 2020 can be called laggards. This is because these versions have been on sale since they were released in 2018. So that's it, folks. This brings an end to the topic on technology adoption lifecycle. These are some of the sources and links referred to for the content in the video. If you have liked the video, do subscribe to our channel. If you want to view these videos in an organized manner, you can visit freecourses.net, where all our videos are arranged in the form of courses. Thank you and see you in the next video.